Hello, this is David Wales for my PA5 report. I think I did everything that was required of me this week. So, first and foremost, I'll run the game. You can see I have the rows of aliens. When they reach the end, they go down, and they go back the other way. And then once they reach the other end, they go down, and they start going back the other way. So, the way I kind of did this was I used the PCS tree that was given, and I made my game object class finally, which just has a reference to a proxysprite, and then aliens, or then alien abstract class is derived from it, which has all the different types of aliens, including alien grid. Um, and then in the timer itself, so in the alien move timer, it just goes and it does, on creation, it asks for an alien grid. So here you can see I create the factory, create the grid, and then down here I create that alien move timer and pass in the grid. I changed it up a little bit here. I think the PCS tree stuff in the version you gave us was out in this part, and I kind of put that in the factory. So I put it in here, so it's apparent and all that, and right here. That way it was all kind of contained, I thought. At least it works out for now, so maybe it'll change, but I thought that was good. And then I do create alien, and I pass in the alien name, and then it creates the type that I want and gives it back to me. And then here, I also did a death manager. So that was set up pretty similar to how you did it. So it's a manager, and there's a death node which points to an object, which of course time node is, and therefore you can attach a time node, and then down in the unload content you destroy all the managers, and the last one is death manager. But if I run it and then close it, you can see in my printout all the things that it did in this. I have it printed out every step at this point. So the first thing it does is it destroys the textures, and then it destroys the images, sprites, proxy sprites, and so on and so forth. And then at the very end here, you see death node, alien move timer. So basically all that's going on there is when I hit there, it goes into it and it hits destroy manager. It goes into destroy in the single link manager. Passes in, is destroying the active list here, and it just goes through and it nulls out the pnext, and then it calls the destroy node, which goes into the death manager, and this is where you specify what you want to do with the node and how to destroy it, which in the death node's case is you just null out the object. And then I'm printing it out here as well. And then it all returns, and then you're done. And same general concept for all the other ones, just destroying their own respective data. And then proxysprite, I did right here, and it just takes in a sprite name, and it finds the sprite and sets the sprite that it points to, given that name. And then in render, it pushes the data, updates the sprite, and then renders it. And that's what allows us to render the same sprite multiple times. It's all pretty easily changeable. So if I wanted this to be crabs, so the top row to be crab, and 2 rows of jellyfish in the middle, I could just do that. And no, there you go. Crabs on top, jellyfish in the middle. It's pretty easy to change out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I had this week. I think that's all we had to do. So I'll see you next week.